Hi, this is Cheryl for Cut at Home. Today I have another fun die for you. This is from Sizzix. This is called the Scallop Star. How cool is this for a holiday decoration or for anything, any other type of decoration for that matter? You have two possibilities here, a little bit smaller star and the larger. This is the larger star that's featured here. Who would think that a die like this produces this? Hard to believe. You cut 7 of these. As I said, there's a little bit smaller size. This is it. It doesn't have the same level of detail you notice on the larger die. We've got the scalloped edging. We've got some piercing detail as well. And then they include some possibilities for centers for your project. You can see I have a little hexagon going on behind that poinsettia button there. So you have the hexagons or you have the circles that can provide the base for whatever center decoration you want to use. Again, if you want to hang this, I think those beautiful decorative Christmas hangers would be gorgeous to make this hang and to really create a statement. So let me show you how to assemble the die. Again, I'm going to cut out 7, whether it's the small die or the larger die. So I've made, this is one of my pieces here for another star. I'm going to start out, you'll notice there's different cuts here. I'm starting out in the very center. I'm just going to coax these corners up a little bit so that I can begin to form them into a tube. You'll see on the others it will wrap around a pencil or something like that, but this area is just too small to do that. So I'm going to fold that first tab in a little bit. I'm going to use just a little bit of hot glue to hold this into place. Hot glue and the high temp hot glue is what Sizzix recommends here. I tried a number of other things. I think this is a perfect family project, so I was trying to find a little bit more family friendly glues. I don't like the idea of children with a hot glue gun, but this is still the best resolution. Again, the hot temperature hot glue gun. Now once I've got that taken care of, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to work on the second set of points. And again, here I'm going to use a pencil to help me begin to just sort of bend that paper around. I don't want creases here or folds. I just want a gentle bending action here to kind of coax the paper to do what I want it to do. Again, the hot glue is going to hold it kind of firmly in place, but coaxing helps it along. Be sure when you're doing the hot glue that you'll hold it in place long enough so that it stays, especially with these first 2 layers. Your paper is going to resist doing what you want it to do because it's got to bend pretty tight here. So I'm just holding in place, again, making sure that bond is secure. So once that one's done, I'm going to flip it over again. Now I'm on my next to the last layer here. Roll it around the pencil to begin to get that circular tube-shaped formation going. Add a little hot glue and bring those 2 sides together. Again, no hard folds or creases. You can see this is just so easy peasy. It is just a wonderful, I just think, a family friendly project. Again, hot glue being the only potential problem here. And then on our final side, again, we're going to flip it over one last time, wrap it around the pencil to get the circular formation, not the folds or bends. There we go. And then one last bit of glue, and my petal is formed. Again, watch your fingers. This is the hot glue, so it can really burn quite easily. Again, you need to go through this project like you do with any other hot glue project and get off those little glue burrs that happen, the glue strings, the little extra bits of glue hanging around. It really doesn't look very nice. I find the pattern paper works better for this type of project just because you don't see the glue quite so much. So now I've got my 7 done here. I've taken the first 4 and I've attached them together to form half of the star. I'm going to attach my last 3 to form the other half of the star. I've been careful here to make sure they're all facing in the same direction. So I've got my last fold on top with each of these. So I'm going to go in on one of the ends. I'm just going to add a little dot of my hot glue. I'm going to grab the next piece and hold it together. Again, I want to match those ends. While the glue's still hot, you can use your nail or something else to sort of scrape off any excess. That will help from that building up too much in there. Hold it tight to make sure that the bond is secure. And then I'll add a little more hot glue and my final piece here. Again, this is a point where you may be just a little resistant. You've got to train your cardstock to do what you want it to do. It wants to lay flat and you're telling it to do something different here. So now I've got my set of 3 and my set of 4. Again, it's important that I take a look at these and make sure that everything's going in the same direction. You can see I've got 2 similar sides facing together. I don't want that, so I just merely flip this unit over. I'm going to attach these 2 now. So I'll put a little bit of glue on this end. Oops, come on. And hold them together and attach them in the center. Again, you've got a lot of strings and glue burrs that you're gonna have to trim out of here at some point in time, but it's really that easy. This is a very, very simple project to complete. Now I have my formed star. This is a little bit lighter weight cardstock than I used here. Here I didn't join anything at the sides because it just lays nicely and it holds together like it should. This one, it may be helpful to add a little bit more hot glue to sort of join these sides here at the middle where they intersect so that it holds together better into a cohesive unit. But then there's a little circular shape or a little hexagon shape that can be used to build your center decoration to sort of cover up all of those joints and everything else. You can make it double-sided if it's going to hang in a room and somebody could see the back side. So a very fun and easy project, the Sizzix Scallop Star. Thanks for watching.